Hello, all. Man, I haven't done a drum lesson on this site in such a long time. I've been doing some covers and new covers and things like that. But I really wanted to start up on the lessons again and the discussions, because that's really what I'm gearing myself to do, is kind of help people out and maybe show you a few tricks of what I've been doing and try to get along with it. I did a video a long time ago about rudiments, okay? But I showed you how to do them, and I showed you the fingerings and all that other good stuff. But more important, I wanted to put something of me in there, in that I don't necessarily thrive on rudiments, but I use a lot of rudiments in my playing. With that, between the hands and the feet, between just the feet, those kinds of things, they're building blocks. And I'm trying to tell my students, rudiments are building blocks. They are building blocks to creativity. You don't sit down there and do on just the snare drum all day long and enjoy it. You can do it in any number of ways, just as long as you get the patterns correct. With the paradiddles and things like that. But I wanted to share with you my most favorite, this is a personal preference now, my most favorite rudiment. It's one that I learned from, I want to say, my second or third lesson. So I've been doing it for a long time. It's called the 5-stroke roll. And it's not a biggie type mental kind of rudiment. It doesn't have all these tricky little fingerings in there. I just like it because I've done so many things with it. Now, to give you a refresher course, the 5-stroke roll has 5 strokes. Duh. It's a combination of doubles and one single. And one of the things that a lot of the rudiments do is teach you how to get your fingerings, your stickings together. But they also do something that they don't plan to do, and that's teach you how to stop. Not only to start, but teach you how to stop, where to end your rudiment, where to place your most control. 5-stroke roll is left, left, right, right, left, and it alternates. Right, right, left, left, right. Really pretty simple, huh? Notice there's a little break in between. And all of my students, we start off very slow, and we increase the speed of the rudiment by 4 beats. Only 4 beats. It doesn't even make you feel like you're speeding up that much. It's only 4 beats on a metronome click. So when you're doing it, say like, let me pull my metronome up here. Okay. This is 102 beats per minute. I'll use this for each note. Notice I let that one little click go in between to give it some space. Once I get that under control, my next metronome marking is this. 106. Next, 110. and so on, and so on, all the way up till the fastest the metronome will get. Well, what do you do when you run out of that? Well, you take it and make it every 2 beats. You take it all the way slower. We were at 102. And notice I keep my hands, now I'm playing traditional grip right now, but I keep my hands coming up. Now forever my students will say, well, I can't play really that fast when I bring the sticks up that way. Well, yes, you can. It just takes a little bit of work. I want in the beginning stage to work those muscles, work those wrist muscles, and to work those finger muscles so that eventually you're getting a big speed buildup. Well, also, once again, when I get that so fast, then I'll take this and bring it to 4 beats. So as you can see, we build the process. Somewhere in the middle of when we're building up with my students, I tell them I want them to take the air out of the middle. And they'll say, what does that mean? Well, normally we started off just like with that little click in the middle. But now I tell them to take out that little bit of air. It actually turns it into, thinking-wise, a different time signature. 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3. So what does that get you? When you take out that little air, it starts connecting it all together when you start to build it faster. In order to keep it really crisp, it teaches you how to stop on that last note in order to grab the next note. That needs to have 1 beat missing from 6 strokes. It's a 5-stroke roll. That, to me, is my favorite rudiment that I like to do, simply because I do it all over the drums. You know, I do all kinds of doubles. It's a chop builder. That's really what it's meant to be. It's meant to be a builder for your thoughts, your minds, and your hands and your feet. In that case, I use it to where it doesn't alternate. 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3. They're great, aren't they? See you next time.